Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Jen here with a reading for January 9th, 2019. This is a general reading. This may or may not apply to you or resonate because this is, again, a general reading. And this is a reading for whoever needs to hear it. Okay? And it is snowing here in wonderful southwestern Pennsylvania. Perfect day for tarot. What do you think? Okay, I know this is late this morning. It's one of them lazy days. You ever have one of them days where you just want to lounge around and it's just, the snow's falling outside, or if you're in warmer climates, it's raining and dreary, and you just don't want to do jack shit. Well, that's one of these days today. But let's see what messages are going to come forth for us today. I ask those beings of the light, spirit guides, God, goddess, angels, archangels, spirit guides, please give us messages that we need to hear today. We'll start with an oracle card to get an overall feel for where this energy is going. And keep in mind, this may not come today. You may not resonate with this today. You may resonate with this tomorrow or next week. This is just a general energy. And this is just the messages that Spirit has to bring forth for somebody that needs to hear it. We have a jumper here. Okay, mending bridges. Okay. This is about healing rifts, and this is the spirit of mending. It is about two people opposing one another, backs to each other. There's a wall. But then there's the healing waters that's flowing also, or a bridge rather. There's a bridge there. We'll feel healing waters are flowing underneath it. So the overall energy is about mending something, mending a relationship. A relationship that's probably gone bad. You may have had a rift, a fight, or people might have ended up hurt in this relationship. But it's about mending those relationships. This could be romantic. This could be family, between siblings, child and parent, aunts and uncles. It could be even friendships. But this is something that's about mending bridges. It could also, I don't know why I'm saying this, but it could also be very literal, as in, maybe you live in an area and there's a bridge that has been out or under construction, damaged in somehow, whether weather, natural disaster. But maybe you live in an area that it's a pain in the ass and you have to go somewhere. You have to go the long way around. But that bridge is being mended and fixed. I'm just saying, I don't know why I'm saying that, but for some of you out there, I feel like there's somebody out there that's frustrated, wondering when in the hell's the road crew's going to get this done. They're getting it done. Okay, enough with that, but it is definitely about mending something. Okay, and I definitely feel it deals with relationships, with a little side note about a physical bridge. Okay, now let's see what other messages that we have for today. I'm just freestyling it today, folks. Freestyling it. Go let whatever messages come out, just come out. Another deck I've only used a few times. one thing I like about these daily readings. Gives me a chance to test drive my decks. Got 2 cards coming out. 3 cards. Sorry. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a mother figure. She's a nurturer. She's a manager. Okay. She's good with her money. She's like I've said this many times. She is the Empress of the Minor Arcana. She's takes care of the house, takes care of the children, takes care of the hubby or significant other. She's very nurturing and loving. She takes pride in what she does. She likes beauty. She likes to fix things up. This is somebody that she's very well grounded, and she's in the upright position, which is very good. I'm getting the image of somebody who has everything under control. Her emotions are under control. She's very grounded. She's very even. She's very calm. This is a calm person, okay? So this might be the energy that you are feeling right now. This might represent you. She's an earth sign, generally a female. Usually it is like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? And then we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is a lot of projects, a lot of things going on. Queen of Pentacles, that fits her perfectly. She always has something going on. Usually multiple projects at a time. And I'm feeling like this is launching. She's launching off multiple projects right now. And this is a lot of things that she's shooting off. So I feel like she's taking off in new directions. She could also be traveling. Okay? It's kind of funny. I mentioned the bridge that was out. And there's travel. So maybe that bridge or that roadway that you thought was still out, and you have to take the long way around. Maybe it's now open. Okay, just saying. But these arrows flying through the air, it's a very fast-paced, fast-moving progression. So this could take this earth sign out of her comfort zone. You know, she's very methodical. She takes things at her own pace. But things are flying. A lot of things are coming. And she might be scattering, okay? And we do have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like that there are a lot of things. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages. This is just coming through. You're getting a lot of messages about love. King of Cups is generally a water sign, which is the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. You could have a Sagittarius in here also, just saying. It could be any sign, really. The King of Cups is somebody that typically has mastered his emotions. He buries them upright. You see, he's standing in there and the sea is calm. Okay, it's got an abundance. Fish symbolically can represent resources. So this could be his inner resources, his emotions. And the cup is glowing here, but it is reversed. So this could be somebody who is having trouble with their emotions and they don't know what to do with them. And I'm feeling like this earth sign, she's getting multiple offers, possibly multiple offers in love. And there's somebody around her that is very nervous, not very stable, and who is seeing these suitors coming after the woman that he wants. Okay? This King of Cups could also represent you're getting Cupid's arrows shooting at you and you're blocking them. You're more concerned about the mundane. You're more concerned about your career right now. You're more concerned about your finances and taking care of your home where you're at now. And you're putting it out there, but yet at the same time, you're getting messages, you're getting communications, and then it's multiple communications from multiple sources. And maybe you're not quite open to it yet at this point in time. It feels like that this person has other fish to fry, okay? Other things to do. I can't say you're blocking it out completely, but you're not ready to move on it. And I feel like that there's definitely somebody in the mix that you're communicating with who is ready to move. It's like I could see the impatience, okay? And there's somebody very nervous. Okay, and let's see. We have death reverse, which is transformation. So right away, there's an ending to something that is being blocked or being delayed or being fought against. And it involves this King of Cups, okay? Like the King of Cups doesn't have to be a water sign. It could be any sign at all. And already I am feeling like it's somebody wants to mend the bridges with you. The bridge, the gap is getting larger. Or I should say I think this king wants to mend the bridge with his queen. He's looking at she's looking, her back's facing him. It's like, no, nope, I'm doing my own thing. I have my own agenda. You know, my own goals that I want to accomplish. Somebody wants to mend this bridge. There was a falling apart. I feel like there's a gap. Two people growing apart away from each other. Okay? Somebody wants to mend that bridge. There's an ending on the horizon, and somebody is fighting that ending. This queen is receiving all kinds of communications, various types, phone calls, text messages, emails, whatever. But it's coming from multiple sources and multiple people, I feel. Okay? And somebody sees this, somebody knows. Somebody knows that there's people after this queen, after his queen. Okay? And the Death reversed and the Queen of Pentacles mirroring each other here. Her back is turned to transformation. She's so concentrated on this pentacle and her projects that she's working on. The completion, the transformation, the ending's not happened yet. He has his back turned towards this ending. He doesn't want this to end. I'm putting that out there. Somebody does not want a relationship to end. So I feel like this queen is in a current relationship, that there has been this major gap, communication gap even. It's like, I'm going to put this out there. She's growing emotionally cold. She may even go from the Queen of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Swords, who doesn't want to feel anything, who becomes cold to the situation. I feel like she may be on her way there. Just saying. Okay? The King of Cups is feeling it. He has had so much in control of his own emotions and not really showing them a whole lot. Cool as a cucumber, you know, the slick one, the suave. Suave is the word I'm looking for. And now she's getting all these other offers coming in. She's on the verge of closing the door and ending this all together. He's reversed because he's all nervous about it. Okay? He wants to hang on. He wants to mend the bridges. He wants to mend the relationship. I'm not saying it's not possible that it won't happen. But it seems like she's preoccupied with other things that have nothing to do with love. I'm putting that out there, okay? And this and death reverse mirror each other. The Queen of Pentacles and the Death reversed, which might say that even ending this relationship is on the back burner. But both of these people are holding on for a reason, and she's getting other offers, other communications from other people at the process. Okay. And I just feel like she's putting it off. You know, that lackadaisy, you know how I told you that today feels like a day. Just want to lounge around, don't want to do anything, don't want to make decisions, and, you know, relax. That energy transforms, spills over into this reading, because it's kind of the energy here. Nobody's acting. Although this king is getting nervous and wants some kind of action and wants to get things fixed before it's too late. And we have the Page of Wands, but he's reversed. This is generally a Sagittarius, but it could be any fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Page of Wands are new beginnings, new passions, communication. Okay. Again, it just feels like this queen is not open to it. Okay. It's like she's getting turned on. It's like there's turned off, rather. It feels like some of these communications she's receiving is very passionate. And she's like saying, ho, 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 ho. Not so fast. Okay. Not so fast. Let's slow this down a few paces. Okay. Turn it down a notch or two. Okay. That's what I can almost hear her saying. And I'm going to put this out there also. There's somebody in this position, and new suitors coming in to the picture that, okay, I'm going to put it out there once in her pants. It's just like, oh, hell no. No, 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 no. I'm not like that. I'm not doing that. You wanted somebody's pants, keep on going. Keep on your search. There's plenty of those kind of women out there. She goes, I'm not one of them. I'm just putting that out there. Okay. And we have, interesting. Okay. This is very interesting. Because what we have here, also, we have the Hermit. This is somebody gaining wisdom. Okay? Somebody learning a lesson. Somebody going and seeking and soul searching. Okay? Somebody looking for answers. And the Lantern, this is the Hermit, by the way. This is somebody who needed some time alone. He or she needed to think and assess and decide what they want and where they want to go. And the Lantern is lighting the way. But in the dark, when you're walking in the dark and soul searching, that Lantern only lights so far ahead. It doesn't go way, way deep in the future. This is like the immediate. This is, where do I want to go? Where do I want to set my eyes? And this is somebody who has really been doing a lot of this thinking. Where do I want to be? And we have the Knight of Swords here. Okay, this is communication. I look at the Swords as communication, conflict. You know, that it is action-packed, swift moving. And it feels like somebody's coming and charging right towards our queen. And I feel like it's this king who is charging. Okay? Charging forward. He's in a position where, okay, I fucked up, I'm losing her, and I need to do something now. Okay? Now, this ending, there's a potential ending of a friendship or celebrating. It's the celebration is being delayed because of a situation that these people were involved with. You see the Three of Cups. She looks very seductive, doesn't she? This woman acts like she has a lot to offer, and she's celebrating. I feel water sign possibly, but it's somebody who's very seductive. Okay, I am going totally by intuition when I looked at it. When this card came up, that's the first thing. Somebody seductive, because along with her, the Devil card fell out, which is temptation. The first thing that came to my mind was temptation when this card fell out. So it feels like that there is a temptation. There has been a temptation to take a friendship that friend, I'm not saying it has to be a female, it could be a male, but somebody's very seductive, okay? Has their own sex appeal, has, a way of charming, and happy-go-lucky, wants to celebrate. I may even say she might want to party, just saying. But with that Devil card there, it's toxic. Right now, I'm already getting a very toxic I'm throwing it out there. Three-way relationship. It feels like friends. There's two here and one here. One person is receiving all the benefits from two other people. Like I said, I'm doing this totally intuitively. Traditionally, the Three of Cups is friends getting together, going out for drinks and having a lot of fun. Okay, celebrating something, whether it's a graduation, a wedding, a retirement, whatever. But it's usually about celebration. But Spirit's speaking to me about other imagery in here. Very seductive person who claims to have a lot to offer. There's one person receiving the benefit, and there's two other people filling this person's cup. So this is a third party relationship. One person has two partners. I mean, this could show up in any other number 3 card, but the Three of Cups is because I'm getting indulgence. Somebody's indulgence from at least 2 sources. I don't think there's more than that. There could be a third source. Just saying. This could be 3 sources, the main person, and then 2 others. Like somebody can literally have 3 people. They have their main food, their main source of physical attention, emotional. This cup is the one who gives and who a person loves the most, and then they have 2 side gigs. So this is at least 2 or 3 parties. This is at least 3 or 4 party relationship. Somebody is indulging and having fun. Okay, here's where the having fun comes into play. They're making themselves happy. They're indulging and without regard to the long-term effects. Okay, that's out. Okay, and with the Devil card, it's not good. The Devil card is toxic. The Devil card is trouble. Somebody is chained to a toxic person, and they're having trouble breaking free. They could break free if they want and walk away. They really can. This is also the Cheater's card in a relationship. This sometimes includes violence, but I would expect, if there was violence, I would expect something like the 5 of Swords or the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands to me would be more competition and arguing, but definitely like the 5 of Swords. I would expect if it was actually a physical act going on in a relationship that was toxic. And I'm referring to abuse, okay? Um, but I'm feeling like somebody is tied to a very toxic person. That is no good. The person's a liar. But the devil's very seductive as well. The devil could tell you things that you know are false, that cannot possibly be true, and still make it believable and make you believe their story. Okay? That's why I'm drawn back to the Eight of Wands. There's so much going on in this. There's the two main people that were together. Then there's the extra people in the mix. And then there's new people coming in. So both sides, there's definitely action on one side, and that's closest to the king. I'm looking at placement here. It's closest to the king. But then closest to the queen are communications. Closest, they both, this card here is very close to both of these. The Hermit touches the King of Cups and also touches the Queen of Pentacles. So there's been a lot of thought, a lot of self-reflection going on in this. There's a lot of, I do not feel like a decision is made at this point. Death card is there. There's an ending is on the brink. There, it's like, do we transform and start over, and do we fix things with the mending of bridges? Or is this going to end as a result of somebody needing to spread their wings, needing their freedom, needing to taste a little bit of what else is out there besides who they're with? Okay. A lot of temptation around this. And somebody, this queen, and I feel like it's the king, and he may be starting to turn his back to this behavior as well. But this queen definitely turned her back. I mean, everything's poof behind her. The block communication's right under her. She's already reflected on everything, everything that's been thrown at her. She's reflected on it and said, "Is this worth it?" Okay. There's the king. This king rushing back to her. Definitely rushing to her, but her back's turned to all this. It's somebody's done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody's done, and it's going to take a hell of a lot to get her to turn her back around and face that king again. You know, this is coming up. The death reverse could turn upright. Right now, it's not over yet. But she's standing still, but I can almost feel her starting to put that right foot forward and starting to move away. Okay, let me see here. We have the World card. This is another completion card. This saying it's done. She's almost has her mind made up. This is final resolution. To this Death card. And to this Three of Cups. This is completion. This is karma. Lessons learned. She's learned a lot of lessons from this experience. And I still said, right before I pulled that card, I said, she's done. She's done. It's like she doesn't want to invest any more energy into this. She's, like I said, she's looking away. This is like her back's here, so this is like her past. She's turning her back on all the bullshit. Okay? So, depending on which character you are in here, if you're the king, the male, or if you're the female. If you're the male, you better get your shit together today, now, not tomorrow, not 2 days or 3 days from now. Get your shit together today, now. Because this is a lot of fast-moving energy here. Mostly wands, a lot of swords. This is swift-moving days, maybe a couple weeks at the most. But her foot's like lifting up off the ground. I could see it in my mind's eye. I could see her foot lifting off the ground Once she takes that step forward and away, she's stationary right now. And her decision's about her, she's making her decision right as this reading's being put out there. I could feel somebody making that final decision. I'm done. But as soon as she's lifting that foot off the ground, as soon as she plants it, once her right foot before her, there's no turning back. So whoever you are that is the male in this situation, you better get your ducks in a row. You better mend that bridge and start today. You better tell her your reasonings. Tell her everything. Hold nothing back. Okay? And start mending that. Or she's going to be gone. And that's going to be it. Okay, this is what I have for you today. I do thank you for watching. If you would like a personal reading, like if this really resonates with you, make sure you visit the description box below. You can send me a message on Bitwine, and we can set up an appointment if I'm not online at the moment. Or you could send me a message, and there's I'm losing my train of thought now. On my Etsy shop, you can visit it to order a reading. So I do thank you for watching, and you have a great day.